These are Pennsylvania cold cases for 1938 through 1975. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. On May 8, 1938, Marjorie West was last seen in McKean County, Pennsylvania. She was 4 years old. She would now be 91. She was 3'3", weighed 35 pounds, with red hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 814-938-0510. On September 11, 1947, Beverly Sharpman disappeared from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She was 16 years old. She would now be 94. She was 5'3", weighed 135 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 215-685-3252. On March 18, 1965, Kathleen Shea disappeared from Tyrone, Pennsylvania. She was 6 years old. She would now be 66. She was 3'11" and weighed 47 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 814-696-6100. On October 15, 1966, Anthony Tumolo disappeared from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was 14 years old. He would now be 72. He was 5'2" and weighed 110 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 215-685-3257. On September 29, 1973, Sandra Hopler was last seen in La Plume, Pennsylvania. She was 18 years old. She would now be 69. She was 5'4" and weighed 125 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. If you have any information, please call 570-963-3156. On October 26, 1973, Patricia Seelbaugh disappeared from Grove City, Pennsylvania. She was 17 years old. She would now be 69. She was 5 foot, weighed 98 pounds, with black hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 724-662-6162. On May 17, 1975, Wendy Eaton disappeared from Media, Pennsylvania. She was 15 years old. She would now be 65. She was 4'10" and weighed 90 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 215-459-4150. On June 24, 1975, Edna Thorne disappeared from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She was 15 years old. She would now be 64. She was 5'1" and weighed 105 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 215-685-1173. On July 8, 1975, Tracy King was last seen in Mount Pleasant Township, Pennsylvania. She was 14 years old. She would now be 64. She was 5'3" and weighed 110 pounds, with red hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 717-783-5524. On September 27, 1975, Teresa Rhodes disappeared from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. She was 13 years old. She would now be 63. She was 5'3" and weighed 120 pounds, with brown hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 724-830-3286. If anyone has any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.